very small sample, obviously, but Luke Keaschall has swung at only 16.7% of pitches outside the strike zone.
Well, that's an interesting statistic as well, the chase rate in particular. I think after Friday night's game, he had something like 20 total bases in his first whatever games.
10
right?
games or
10
whatever.
games or something in the majors. And the only twin more than that was Miguel Sanó, who had 21.
No, it's times on base, not total base.
Oh, is that times on base? Okay, what?
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, well, that's what this reminds me of. This reminds me of 2015, right? And there's so much different about it than there was in 2000, because that 2015 team, that was also a team that didn't really have any expectations. That was a player, Miguel Sanó, who struck out and walked a lot, and Keaschall doesn't seem to strike out and walk a ton either way. It was a player that we had seen at the top of the prospect list for years, working his way up through the Twins organization, highly anticipated, whereas Luke Keaschall kind of snuck up on us in part because of the Tommy John injury and such, and has only been graced through the minors in a couple of years, right?
I mean, it snuck up on us might be a little narrative chasing, but I get you. Also, Keaschall is going to walk a ton. Anybody who doesn't swing at bad pitches.
Well, this was my point, is that the chase rate thing is, I wonder. That was one of the things that we were having trouble kind of explaining to people when they were seeing how many times Sanó was striking out, right? That, but he's not chasing a lot of pitches. He's just waiting for the pitch in the zone and missing it sometimes in the zone, but swinging really hard with 2 strikes.
And Keaschall, I think, which is going to be your point here, I suspect, is he combines the good element of that, which is he doesn't swing at
right
or even borderline stuff, with avoiding the negative of when he does swing, I can't even remember more than a couple swings and misses that he's had. I can look that up too. And Keaschall's so far, and through the minors and just in terms of player profile, going back to college at Arizona State, has, you hope, kind of mixed the good side of both of those spectrums while avoiding the worst side of both of those spectrums, which is he's not chasing bad pitches. And that is definitely the scouting report. I mean, I think ultimately he's going to be a great leadoff hitter. But also when he does swing, in part because he's swinging at only good pitches, but also because he swings hard and he has a powerful potential build and swing. He's actually driving the ball. And that's what we've seen this second stint.
Yes.
When he's been better overall. He's got a couple homers. He's been ripping some balls to left field. Whereas the beginning, I think he had a couple doubles, but it was mostly walks, singles, and stolen bases. And that's great too. But I think we're seeing a little bit more exposure to the power side of his game, which is, it's been remarkable.